Hi, my name is Sophia Kwon. I'm an account executive here at Sekure. Everyone hears closer, but what does that actually mean? Explain your job like you're talking to someone who's never worked in sales. So for me, a closer is somebody that can actually help a business succeed in either saving money or getting a better deal in payment processing. In this field, rates are always increasing. So our job is to close a better deal. What's the most rewarding part of being the person who closes the deal? Wow. The most rewarding part is my commission, to be honest. Also too, though, I do actually like helping people. Sometimes I see a lot of businesses that are being immensely overcharged, and it doesn't make me feel good that a small mom and pop store is paying 10% or something. So I actually, the rewarding part is to actually help somebody and make some money too. What's something people assume about sales that isn't true? People assume that it is hard. To be honest, if you have a really good product, it's not that hard to sell. The product actually just sells itself. You just have to propose it in a good way. That's it. So I know that our product is good. That's why it's not that hard. What's your perfect day off from start to finish? So my perfect day off would be sleeping in, waking up with my daughter, and making some nice breakfast, and, maybe going to the park, and preferably dropping her off at the sitter and having some mommy time after that. So that would be my perfect day. Finish this sentence. Working at Sekure is actually, it's kind of like a family. I find everybody here works together. People help each other out. Sometimes I have files that I need a little bit more information. My colleague would help me. It's like a team here. So that's what I love about Sekure is the family vibe. What is your go-to closing strategy? My go-to closing strategy would be essentially to find the best fit for the business. Really, that's not, if it doesn't work, it's not going to benefit us either, So the best closing strategy is to find a perfect plan for the long term, for the business that is appropriate for them. That would be my best plan of action. How has your earning potential evolved since you started? Actually, that's a really good question because I actually started from the bottom here. I started, with cold calling, with, trying to get businesses to even just listen to me, to now I'm proposing them a much better offer, a much better deal. And it's really hard for them to say no. The potential has evolved immensely because I'm making double, if not triple, of what I used to make. So the potential is huge. What separates a good closer from a great one? A good closer, they're here for the job. They're here for the money, They do their job just enough so they make, not too much, but not too little. A great one goes above and beyond because they actually care about their job. They actually care about the people. And, the money is just the bonus, really. What's one piece of advice you'd give to someone starting as an account executive? I would say don't overcomplicate everything because it's a lot of information when you first start. There's a lot of tricks and a lot of things that people try to give you tips on. But everybody has their own way of approaching a customer, so you will learn on your own. So don't overcomplicate it in your head. Just go with the flow. What's the biggest challenge when you first started at Sekure? The biggest challenge was starting from the bottom because originally I was working for another company And to start at the bottom again at a new company is hard, when you've built something at another company. But to be honest, Sekure pays better. And they're a more well-rounded company. So I knew I had to work from the bottom, and I did what I said. If closing deals was an Olympic sport, what sport would it be? It would be like basketball, because a lot of it's little points here, little points there. Everybody's going back and forth, but the ultimate thing is what matters in the end, who won, right? Sometimes you compete against other companies and they'll shoot a basket here, but then you'll shoot yours. It's all about who gets the most point in the end, So I would say basketball. Who did you want to be growing up and why? I wanted to be Michelle Kwon because, and that's aging me right now, but I wanted to be Michelle Kwon because I used to figure skate. I'm not so good now, but I used to figure skate a lot, and I wanted to be like her. And I thought as a little girl, oh, if she could do that, I could do that too and be famous for that. But now I just skate sometimes. What's one thing your coworkers would be surprised to learn about you? I would say I can draw really well. I used to draw anime and stuff when I was younger. So I'm I could do portraits as well of people, just sketching. So something that people don't really know about me. Salty or sweet? And your favorite all-time snack? So I'm a salty girl. I like my chips. I like my, my pretzels. I like my everything salty. My favorite all-time snack? Oh, that's a hard one. Because I eat a lot, So my favorite salty snack, would probably be chips, to be honest. Or something in the nut field. So that would be it. And that's a wrap. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. See you in the next episode of Sekure Behind the Mic. Oh, wow. That wasn't slick at all. Okay.